Mheshimiwa. Just a bigger pardon for that. Let me just cross over very quickly to, I'm told the CS Eliud Owalo is also having a conversation right now. Eliud Owalo, that is CS for Information, Communication and Digital Economy. Eliud Owalo presiding over the memorandum of understanding between the ministry and the United Nations Development Programs. Let's take a listen.
Of various state agencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I'm happy that we are here this morning to undertake the activity of signing the MoU between the Ministry of Information, Communication and Digital Economy and the UNDP. This is actually a major milestone in the pursuit of our digitalization agenda. We have been having discussions with UNDP for several months now, and I'm happy that this has culminated in the function that we are having this morning. So I stand before you, ladies and gentlemen, with great joy as we take a major step in the pursuit of our digital transformation agenda. I'm very pleased that the collaborative dialogue that the Ministry of Information, Communication and the Digital Economy and the UNDP have been engaged in for the past month is entering this actualization stage today, where we are shortly going to put ink on paper. The partnership we are signing here this morning, ladies and gentlemen, will draw the synergies of each party's strength to drive our country to a new high in matters digital. This partnership focuses on integral components which are aligned to our digital master plan 2022-2032, and the facets of this MoU entail digital skilling and upskilling, data governance, e-government, and digital jobs and businesses. You are aware that in our overall policy framework as government, the digital superhighway is a standalone thematic area, and it was deemed appropriate or deemed so because ICT is not just an enabler to everything that we are trying to do as government, but it is also a critical success factor for us moving forward. And in that regard, as a ministry, we have been tasked with the mandate of overseeing the rolling out of 100,000 kilometers of fiber optic cable to those parts of the country that hitherto had not yet been connected. We are rolling out 25,000 free Wi-Fi hotspots, targeting those operating at the bottom of the economic pyramid. And in the initial stages, we are targeting, or we are connecting markets where our mothers and sisters are involved in itinerary trade. We are connecting bus termini where employed youth are domiciled so that they can get involved in meaningful economic activity while leveraging on technology by way of e-commerce. We are also setting up 1,450 digital hubs as a means of facilitating digital skilling, ladies and gentlemen, which is very much in tandem with the spirit of the MoU that we are signing today. Over and above the digital skilling, as an end result, we envisage that we should be able to leverage on that for purposes of digital jobs for our youth. If we did that, it will be a game changer for this country because it will address the fundamental unemployment challenge that we have been facing for the last few decades, ladies and gentlemen. Equipping workers with the necessary digital skills as envisaged in this partnership and breaking down data silos by automating government services and fostering the growth of digital jobs and businesses, both parties aim to bedrock the future of Kenya on a solid, sustainable and inclusive digital foundation. I'm very much aligned with the UNDP on this. With the digital infrastructure in place our target is to digitalize all government services. Madam Regional Director, when we came into government last year, we only had a meager 350 services aboard the technological platform. As we speak today, over 5,000 services have already been onboarded on the eCitizen platform, and our proposition is that by the end of the year, all government services will be available for Kenyans, and by extension, all stakeholders on digital platforms, so that we enhance the level of efficiency and effectiveness by way of service delivery. And in line with the thinking of UNDP, if we did that, we will seal all revenue leakages that we have witnessed in the past, so that there is efficiency and effectiveness and prudence in utilization of public resources. We will be able to bring in more people into the tax bracket so that we collect more revenue, so that we are able to finance both our domestic development and recurrent expenditure, leveraging on locally generated revenue, and also go a step further to finance the repayment of the debts that we have as a country. Those are tangible benefits. But as we do this, we are also aware that we have to work on issues of cyber insecurity. And this is why we have gone a step further and operationalized the Office of the Data Commissioner, and the Data Commissioner herself is here. She's charged with the responsibility of ensuring that that comes into position of government in this process secure, but we also the component or the aspect of privacy of data to the highest level possible. Looking at the legal, policy, and regulatory framework, depending on unfolding events from time to time, and emerging issues in the operational environment, we are constantly reviewing or liaising with the stakeholders with a view to reviewing those policies, laws, and regulations, depending on need and based on input from the various stakeholders. So we are aware as a ministry that we need to adopt a participatory approach by constantly engaging our partners so that their integral views get integrated in this process, ladies and gentlemen. So this collaborative initiative is well aligned to our national development policy framework, our master plan, and we, in our view, through this partnership, will go a step further towards realization of turning Kenya into a digital economy. We recognize that to achieve our digital agenda, we continuously need to work with partners. We have stated many a time before that in pursuit of our digitalization agenda, we look forward to stakeholder alliances and partnerships. This partnership with UNDP is one of them. We look forward to more and more partnerships with integral stakeholders so that we can walk this journey together. And in this regard, we will constantly engage diplomatic missions within our ambit, the private sector organizations, and non-governmental organizations, depending on unfolding event from time to time. In fact, 58% of everything that we are trying to do, as a bare minimum, we envisage that will be undertaken by the private sector, while as government, we just provide the enabling policy, legal, and regulatory framework. We are aware that we need to draw synergies and optimize the use of the available resources, and therefore we have established a donor coordinating group led by the Principal Secretary of ICT, Engineer John Tanui, and we welcome all donors in the ICT sector to come on board for purposes of expanding the collaboration. The significance of the MoU that we are about to sign, ladies and gentlemen, is not just for the ICT sector. We are looking forward to collaboration with the State Department of Public Service And Banagabecha is here, the PS, as a symbol of this. We are looking forward to working with other facets of government. And let me state unequivocally that our digitalization agenda has got support from the highest echelons of government, led by none other than the President himself. He is our greatest agent in spreading the gospel of digitalization. So there is no going back. We have got commitment at all levels of government. And we are aligned from all aspects of government that we have to digitize records, we have to digitalize services, we have to enhance our digital skills, we have to pursue digital entrepreneurship, we have to pursue e-commerce. We are all aligned in all facets of government in this regard, ladies and gentlemen. So I want to assure you that anything by way of policy action, legal reviews that is necessitated on the part of government, that we will do. Because as far as digitalization is concerned, there is no going back. With those many remarks, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank all of you for creating time to come and join us this morning, and I look forward to signing the MoU. Thank you very much.
That is CS Eliud Owalo, CS Minister of Information, Communication, and the Digital Economy, there with the signing of a memorandum of understanding between the ministry and the United Nations Development Program, UNDP, function happening there live at the Villarosa Kempinski in Nairobi. Okay, more to that we'll be giving you in our subsequent bulletins across the day. All right.